Hello everybody and welcome back to our Chia sessions. I just listened to a 40-minute rant on YouTube about all the things which went wrong with the Chia release and with the Chia setup over the last 3 weeks. And even though I think it is a bit over the top, there is a grain of truth in it. There was, as I said, it's a banana product ripening at the customer. So there was a lot of hassle, and we are still seeing a lot of problems. We run into the -1 Chia sending error, so our faucet wasn't delivered because of the downtime, and that meant that we were out of sync, so we couldn't claim within the 24 hours. It took us more than an hour to resync our machines, and yeah, I tried the Ubuntu update today and that isn't working very well as well. So yeah, but on the other hand, the Windows update worked, so we managed to get the one Windows server up to one Windows machine up to 1.16, and I hope it is fully synchronized now. Let's see. Yep, so we are back on track with 1.16, and I will try to do the update on our Windows server as well, and let's hope it goes like it should be. So we have 1.15 here. Yep, and we connected it to our main machine. Let's see how it works. Is it still there? Yep, and it has already downloaded. So how many are we away from full sync? 818 to 22 to 60, so about 400 nodes away from full sync. Let's see how fast we're going. 818. Yeah, but on another note, I spent a few hours today updating our iPod mini, and you see we now have an iPod mini with 119 gigabyte of storage space. So what I did was I installed a CF card, a CF, not an SD, because the CF card has the same pin settings as the Apple disk, which is inside the Nano, inside the Mini, the iPod Mini, and that gives you a 30-pound upgrade from 6 gigabyte, which was initially in there, to 120. So that is a good thing which happened today. It took us around about 4 hours to upgrade 2 iPod minis, and now we have a 2005 iPod mini with 120 gigabyte. So we have already 13 gigabyte on it. As you can see, now it's 16. So that is 38 days of music, which is pretty good. Yeah, and I changed the batteries, of course, as well. But I think I was too frugal with the batteries. I think I will buy another one. I only have a 600 milliamp, and I think I will go for 1,000. Yeah, it's better having an iPod mini than carrying the phone around when we do our athletics. And I don't need the phone, or I don't want the phone on me when I'm out and about, and I still want to listen to music. So the iPod mini is a good choice if it is with 120 gigabyte of capacity. And the response time is even better than with the original inbuilt hard disk, so no problems with that. Yeah, so if you have an old iPod mini 2nd generation in your drawer somewhere sleeping, reactivate it, get a CF card with 128 gigabyte of RAM, of storage space, and that gives you enough space to store a decent amount of music. Okay, so now let's have a look if we're still at 818. Oh dear. So nothing has happened. God. Come on. Get it done. Yeah, there's not much going on with syncing, huh? Not really. Still at 818. Let's see, is it going up? No, there's nothing going on. Yeah, and the network is exploding. It's already at 8.7 exabyte. That is enormous. That growth is enormous. So you need at least 9 to 10 plots per day just to keep up, to keep your place in the queue. Now there seems to be a problem with, I don't get it. I mean, nothing happened. It's still not going forward. We have set the we have set the config to EU, so that should be okay. I can't show it because I don't want to blank out all the keys, but I can assure you we have put the EU peers in there. Okay, so what we did is you just Google Chia update and you end up with a GitHub release in the first place, and then you go to resources, assets, and then you just download the Chia setup exe. And that should be pretty quick. Yep, here we are. Good. And all you need to do is just simply let it run. Here we go. Kills the running Chia. Then turns up again. And then some yes. Yes. And here we are. And that's the whole update. 1.16. And now let's see how it works. Thinking status should be better than before. And off we go. And now let's see how it works. A24. Let's have a look into the log file while we are waiting. Is there any trying to ban localhost for 10, but will not ban. What is that? 321. Okay, that was before the upgrade. Okay. 327. Good. Seems to be done. Let's see where we are. 824. Still no luck. Not much coming on. Yeah, the Ubuntu update was a bit of a problem because of a wrong version number coming up, so you end up with 1.17 instead of 1.16. But that isn't a problem because 1.17 is only a mirrored version of the 1.16, so it doesn't matter, but it shows that there's always a problem where you don't expect one. Some people reverted to a full new install, but you have to rename your previous folder, your previous Chia folder. I'm waiting until tomorrow till I try it. I think that is not good. I don't see the problem. Let's see, we will just it looks like it's only the syncing with the peers that isn't working. Let's have another look into the error log. Nope. Nope. It takes longer than the other way around. Where are we? That is from 321, and that is from that is from 27. So there's nothing new for the last 6 minutes. Chia. Let's close this one. Come on, sweetie. Where is your problem? Not synced. So he's giving up. everything's fine. I don't know where the problem is. Let's see, we will try. Oops, nope, that's not what we wanted to do. We will try something different. We will start satellite. Yep, that is working. And then we will close the dashboard connection and see if it is in any case related to our so it's still at 824. Nope, there's obviously a problem. With our syncing. Okay, but that is nothing, has nothing to do with the update, so the update worked. We probably will hit a Chia coin in 11 years. Let's see, 822, so it's $100 down, and the downward trajectory, I mean, looks like, see if it goes down here, looks like it's going down to 600. That was what I would have expected. So we will see the 600 probably by Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we will find out if that's the bottom line or if it will go down further. I mean, what we have seen over the last 3 days is just enormous. I mean, we are at 9 exabyte. 9 exabyte. Tomorrow morning we are, well, it is already tomorrow morning. In a few hours time we will have 9 exabyte. And that was more than 1 exabyte in 36 hours. That is just amazing. That is 1,000 petabytes. And when you look at the YouTube videos, how many people have spent enormous amounts of money into hard into hardware. I've just calculated that the growth until this morning was the equivalent of $6 million in hard disks. So from Friday evening to from Friday to Saturday the growth was the equivalent of $6 million invested in hard disks. That is enormous. Yeah. Okay, we will try to figure out what the problem with the syncing is on the other machine. Probably there is some problem with the syncing. So where are we? 322,080, and we need 396 to go. Oh yeah, now it's syncing. Yep. So probably we see it coming up. Yep. That's okay-ish. Yeah, the response time is so bad because we just had a restart due to the update. So I don't expect it to be extremely fast very soon, but we usually have between 1 and 6 milliseconds. Yep, everything's fine. So that's keeping up. $367 to $399. Okay, so we're almost there. Fully synced. Good. And now the response time should go down very soon. Yep, here we are. And let's see if the response time keeps going down. Yeah, so that is why we are still at 7.7, because we missed out on one day because of the downtime from the system. We couldn't keep up within our 24-hour schedule. And we are still working on how to minimize the transfer disruptions while blocks copying. Oh, it's gone down to 11 years. Good. And that's up to 56 years. Good. So that is yeah, I would love to see the 9. just to have an aha moment. Yeah, that was the update, and I will probably show the update for the Ubuntu machine as well tomorrow. We have one primary one, and then we just copy the stuff from one machine to the other. But I will not do it tonight because I know it's not running smoothly. Yeah, so that is it. The last view on the response times. Yep, that is pretty good. And oh, we hit approve. No, not approve. We hit a challenge. Yep. See, we passed the filter. Good. So that is pretty obvious. You can see when you look at your farm. So it needs to be above the 52 index, and then it is able to respond to the challenge. Let's see, 50. Yeah, usually it's in the lower 60 ranks. Let's see if we get a response. Yes, so the whole sentiment at the moment is that quite a few people are investing heavily in hardware, where I haven't seen any of the farms built up on a, oh yep, we got one. Let's see. We got one. Where is it? Nope. Not showing. Oh. That should be here. No. Okay. Yeah, there it is. We passed the filter, and with 5 seconds we should be fine. And obviously it didn't find the proof, otherwise our wallet would be a little bit higher now. But that isn't what we are about. We are trying to figure out a system which is actually working for quite a while without burning too much electricity. That means we want to run it with 124 box so that we can plot and swap disks within the box. So each SAS disk will be one RAID 0, and what we plan to do is swap disks within the box so that we leave 8 to 10 places empty and then fill them with higher capacity SAS disk once we run out of space or once we have reached about 70 or 75%, so that we can then gradually fill up the free spaces with higher capacity SAS disks and then copy the files from the first batch onto the second one and then replace the first batch gradually with higher capacity ones, and then so on and on and on. And as I said, we are planning to have a maybe 30 terabyte temporary storage just as an ISCI box, probably four 14 terabyte disks in an ISCI box, which we just use as temporary space so that the plotters and the farmers and the harvesters aren't involved in the copying too much, so that we can just copy from the ISCI storage onto the box and then from the just internally in the box. But that is a project in the making. Yeah, so nothing happened. It's still 892 exabytes, and we are fully synced now with both nodes. This is running higher. We will find out why. Okay, thanks for watching and listening, and happy mining. And yeah, it is an interesting journey. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you want to, and have a good day. Thanks for watching and listening.